When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory. Psych going for the early cover.
Oh, time to get around. Changes it into the cover of the round.
That's jumping the gun. It's just not time for a pin yet.
Oh, man. Whoa, what a high kick. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And he's going to the top. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Looking to get airborne here.
Stalking from above.
From way up. Oof, nobody home. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. From the top, diving double axe handle. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Turns it around.
He's heading back to the ring.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
DDT. Oh, that just busted him wide open.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
Driver.
Spiked him. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Bam! This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Plopping him up in the corner.
It knew what was coming there. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Into a neck breaker. Oof. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man. CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Back with a crucial elbow.
Big time height on that kick. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Devastating elbow strike.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre? He left an opening.
Bounced off the skull. And you notice the... And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
A razor shot.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. Kicking out before the count.
Not going down without a fight.
Oh, what a club. He connects with a counter. McIntyre vulnerable here. Caught with a lariat.
Talk about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own home run derby.
Oh, what a boot from McIntyre. And let's not forget the obsession McIntyre had with into the cover. This might be it. He gets the kick out after the one.
His opponent has to be absolutely... McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to it.
McIntyre might have him. Makes the cover. What? You've got to be kidding me.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Just blasted back with an elbow to the face.
Struck with a calf kick.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing.
Charge. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
Russian leg sweep. Connects with a home run-worthy hit.
Drew anticipated that one.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Spinning heel kick.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Follows it up with a clothesline.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, man.
And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Looks like Drew is searching for something under the ring now.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen. Watch this power. Way up and down hard.
And now he's going to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
And Punk gets countered there.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Placing him up there on the top turnbuckle.
Turning the tables.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. And a trampling stomp. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Putting his opponent into the crosshairs.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk. And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
Incoming! All the way to the outside.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Drops his opponent with a massive line.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
Being carried around now.
Knee lift to the body. Nice. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. And he turned it around. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. Back to the ringside area he goes as the referee continues to count. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was from way up.
Just tossing Seth out of the ring like that. Crashing into the barricade with such force.
It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe.
Fighting amongst the WWE Universe, this can go all sorts of sideways. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Splat! Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Headed back toward the ring, maybe to avoid the count-out.
And an O'Connor roll here, stacked high.
Turns it around and has the pin.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
What impact! Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Oh, clothesline. Fighting among the masses.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, kick right to the back.
And that core area really getting lit up.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Now he's back at ringside. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight...
Seth Rollins.
Stop! That could be Punk's demise.
Makes a cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
We have goodness, Nick, this is turning into a brawl.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh, man.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
All this heavy artillery is real.
Fist after fist, neither one relenting here.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? What's it gonna take to win?
And the counter from Rollins. Oh, here you go.
Both arms hooked.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
The cover. Somehow he kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Hey guys, on most nights Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now. The Visionary, the Revolutionary, the...
Seth Rollins with a...
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
And this could be it.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
DDT. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night War crowd no doubt knows that they are watching as...
Here we go, time to work out some aggression.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. No end in sight to this exchange. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Just emptying everything they've got now.
Each exchange just sapping the energy.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gonna sleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Abel now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny hot small package.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.